Now, in its 11th year, this is GabNet. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, you know what? This is the Ramble, and I'm Alex. Ladies and gentlemen, out to Fallon, Nevada. That's where it is.
Yep, here I am.
Chuck Farnham, ladies and gentlemen. And later with me, we'll talk to him about the thing in San Francisco, where everybody was saying, I see testicles.
I think we had one hell of a weekend.
That was a good weekend.
I came out of that thing so happy. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe it was because we were all together.
I walked out of the show happy.
Yeah.
Okay. You know.
Yeah. It just felt great when you walked out of that thing.
And then I got sick.
Yeah.
So
yeah, me too.
Marjorie, we were staying with somebody who's a doctor. She brought a cold home. So anyway, we were really sick for a couple of days. I mean, it's weird, just weird. I found myself in the bedroom on the floor in the middle of the night.
Nice.
Yeah, and I just laid there and fell back to sleep for a while. And then I tried to move.
Fetal position.
I tried to get up on the bed, and I couldn't get up on the bed. People had to come lift me onto the bed.
Nice.
It was terrible. I don't know what it was, but anyway, we got back to New York, and as soon as I got back to New York, I was better.
Oh, good.
You know? That happens. Anyway, one of the reasons I want to call Chuck right now is to talk about something going on in our world. And I don't know, if you just look straight into the camera, Chuck, look straight into the camera. If you saw this guy at TSA, what would you think?
Generally speaking, you know what they did when I was at TSA?
What?
I'd have some little old lady going, you don't have to search me. She just show me her boobs.
What?
I can't tell you how many times on a Friday afternoon, little old ladies would show you their boobs. It got to be a daily thing.
I mean, they would go, mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here, you don't have to search me. Boom, boom.
Really?
Yeah, I got known for it there. They'd go, oh, here it comes again. And we'd also have a lot of hookers going to Reno and Vegas on Friday afternoons on Southwest. So that was always entertaining.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so for how long were you with TSA?
Ooh. I'm not sure. I like to forget the whole experience.
I think you said to me once.
Couple of years.
Couple of years, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I do have a pension from them.
Do you really? How much is the pension a month?
Not enough to, have a real good time on. But it's been, they paid day one on my pension. So, it'd be a six-figure number by now.
Well, you also have medical coverage. Does that go with you when you leave?
It did.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's it's a pretty good deal there. If you only work 2 years.
With people, I don't know. The people flying aren't the problem. The people you're working with are the problem.
Yeah.
It's like guys who couldn't get a security guard job at 7-Eleven are now, searching folks at the airport.
TSA, yeah. How much training do you go through in TSA?
Oh, a lot. There was a lot. The FBI thing, we sat in tents for days and days and days on computer systems, learning all kinds of weird, esoteric ways of, you're not supposed to profile people, so the first thing they do is teach you how to profile people. Yeah. Very handy.
Yeah, I don't use TSA anymore. I get to go right through because I'm in a wheelchair.
Nice. Yeah.
It's a great way to,
It was we had a lot. There were a lot of weird things happen. Strange stuff. I had Steve Young one day. He would come through because he go to from San Jose. He would go to Salt Lake all the time because he's Mormon,
Yeah.
and he'd always come through with his kid. One day, comes through. Hey Chuck, how you doing? I'd see the guy,
Yeah.
4 times a month at
Yeah.
least.
Right.
And he go, hey Chuck, how you doing? I go, good. He goes, I got to take a dump. And I go, oh, okay, Steve. You don't have to tell me. And he goes, no, can you take care of Brandon for me? And next thing you know, I turn around and it's me and Steve Young's kid, and Steve is gone. He's just left,
Wow.
ran to the bathroom.
Anyway,
I was like, oh, okay. And then people are coming over to me who,
I mean, he did come back and pick up the kid,
yeah,
right?
about 20 minutes later, he really had to go.
Didn't want to think he didn't do that.
Yeah, no. He came back, but it was like now I got TSA bigwigs coming up going, why are you holding that little kid's hand? And I'm like, it's Brandon. And Brandon goes, yeah, this is my friend Chuck. And I'm like, they're like, whose kid is that? And I go, Steve Young, football player. And they're like, where is he? And I go, I think he's in the bathroom. He really had to go. So, but there was a billion weird things happen in that airport.
Wow.
I'm glad to not be there. But yeah,
Which airport was this?
San Jose.
San Jose.
SPC.
Yeah.
A
So
lot of people drinking on the job was a big deal.
people were drinking on the job?
Drinking and meth.
Meth?
Yeah, you'd say you were scheduled to come in at 4. These people would come in at 11 and just be stoned out of their mind. And nobody would say anything. Or drinking vodka for lunch. That was always a good one.
Wow. I have allergies too today.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah, but anyway, so I mean, it's incredible. They say such wonderful things about TSA right now. These poor TSA people, But
I went through one of those. I went through a non-pay.
a non-pay. What do you mean a non-pay?
Well, they didn't pass the budget.
Oh, and you went through the non-pay.
We didn't get paid. And they tell you it's federal law that you have to come to work, even though you're not being paid.
Well, you can call in sick.
Exactly. But you can only do that so many times
Yeah.
before it becomes a problem.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. It was bad. It was really bad. I mean, people, and we had people, I didn't have to, but we had people going to soup kitchens. We had people going that would come in and give us food on our way out to our car and stuff.
Wow.
Like guys would show up with bags full of
Now,
Taco Bell and Burger King and all kinds of stuff.
did you need this money that much, or was this why you took the job?
I always wanted to know what a federal job was like.
Yeah.
You talk to people and they say one thing and another. I wanted to actually experience it, so that's why I took the job.
Really?
Yeah, and then I wanted to kill myself. Ugh. It was horrible.
Is it a horrible job?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's not the people flying, it's the people you're working with who somehow think they're now CIA agents at the airport.
Oh boy.
I had a 90-year-old woman probably. She comes through, her husband just died. She's got a shoebox. The shoebox x-rays, right?
Mm-hmm.
Inside the shoebox there's a problem. A big problem. And I go, hey, ma'am, how you doing? The average TSA person would probably throw this person on the ground. I go, how you doing today? And she's like, pretty good. My husband died, and I'm taking a bunch of. I go, you got this shoebox? And she goes, yeah. She goes, I go, what's in it? And she goes, oh, all my photos of Grandpa and the kids, and I'm taking the photos back to, wherever, Iowa or whatever she was headed.
Mm-hmm.
I said, anything else in the box? She goes, no, it's been up there for years and years and years. I go, well, there's something else in the box. And she's like, what? And I can tell she has no freaking clue. I open the box, and there's a 45. Not the record, the gun.
The gun.
Yeah, and she goes, "Oh, I wonder where Grandpa put that." I go, "Yeah, he put it in with the photos." Now, my boss and the cops want to arrest this woman because she's carrying a concealed weapon into an airport.
Oh,
right?
God. And it wasn't
And I'm
her,
like-
but it wasn't her fault. She didn't do it intentionally.
No, but he died like 2 weeks before, and she's just taking pictures to see the grandkids. Nothing,
It's a box
nothing
of pictures.
terribly
It's a box
exciting.
of pictures, so far as she's concerned.
Right.
But
She
didn't
had no idea
didn't
the
she
gun
ever
was in
open it
there.
to see if there were pictures in there to find a gun, or was the gun under the pictures?
No, the gun was on top of the pictures.
Oh, God. She should have seen
Yeah.
it.
She had no idea. She didn't. I go, "Did you go through the pictures?" She goes, "No. The box is marked photos." I go, "Yeah, it is."
Oh, God.
And the cops are like, we've got to book her. We got to take her in." And I'm like, "Come here. You guys can't do this to her." And the TSA guys are like, "Oh yeah, you caught the tater. You got to take her in." And I'm like, No. And they're looking at me like I'm a hero. And I'm like, "You are not taking this woman in at all."
See,
I
the
will
one thing
not
the one thing
testify.
I always thought about TSA is that when you find a gun, that's a rare thing.
Really, really, really rare.
I mean, of all the times that people have had to wait in line to get patted down or have their shoes taken off or go through the scanners and all of that, relatively, what percentage of the stuff going through TSA do you think is illegal?
Well, if you're talking about back in the day, a lot of weed.
A lot of weed. Okay, forget the weed.
But the weed was a big problem back, and it still is a big problem. Don't carry marijuana through a TSA checkpoint. Don't do it, because you don't realize you just left California or New York, and you're flying.
As
You
soon
left
as you are,
someplace and you're now
as soon as you're going through TSA, you're not in California any longer, or
you're
in New
on
York.
federal
where it's-
property, and it's way illegal to have weed on federal property.
That's too. That makes it's no sense at all.
I saw many people drug away for that.
Yeah.
But this woman, I grabbed the cops and the TSA guys. I go, "God, come on.
Okay. Let
There's
me
a
ask
limit
you.
to this."
Let me
and
ask
I'm
you.
not- I just refuse to testify. I go, you lock her up, and I'm going to testify I didn't see a thing.
Okay. Here's my question. With weed, what's the best way to travel with weed through TSA? I want your opinion.
Edibles.
Edibles are fine.
Edibles are fine.
They can't find anything in the edibles. They
They will
don't
not
register.
find a single thing. It's like you got candy in your
Well, how
bag.
does weed show up? Do they have a weed sensor or something?
When I don't know how much of this stuff I can even talk about, but when that X-ray machine will show organic and inorganic materials.
Okay.
So if you got a bag of weed in there, it's going to show up as a big block of organic material.
Okay. All right.
Well, generically speaking, you're not taking, unless you're going to Guadalajara, you're probably not taking vegetables on the plane.
Okay, but let me ask you, what's the best way to get weed past TSA?
Then you edibles is the only way to do it.
Edibles. Okay. So that's okay. I just want your opinion,
Yeah, no. That's
What if I had a?
if I was
Here's a
flying,
good one.
I would do edibles.
How about if I have a vial of cocaine?
that would probably show up organic as well.
Really? You can't hide it in something. You can't put
Well,
aluminum foil around it.
I would not use foil because foil is reflective on an X-ray.
Yeah.
So you'd put it maybe in with your toiletries,
Yeah.
and maybe it would show organic next to aspirin or something.
Oh, okay. Or even put it in a. Here's a good idea. If you had a vial, which is about like that, you
Right.
could actually put that in a what do you call it? Pill container.
right? Or a mannitol.
And put it in the middle of it, and then cover it all over with the pills.
Sure.
And that'd be fine? That'd get through?
Yeah. Hey, the only way
I'm
I
asking
ever
about
found,
cocaine because today it's very popular again.
right,
You know.
the only way I found cocaine was if there was already marijuana in there to a large extent. So,
Oh, okay.
you find a half a pound of marijuana.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's got coke too.
But if I were to say put it in one of those pill containers,
Yeah.
and with the pills around it,
Right.
nobody'd be suspicious of
Right.
that.
And you can also buy, they have aspirin that is crushed up already for people.
Oh,
Lots of people can't swallow aspirin, so they have that ground up aspirin. I forget what it's called. We found a bunch of that several times.
really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you go, that's aspirin. And then some guy behind you is like, no, it's Coke. I know it's Coke. And I'm like, no, I know it's aspirin.
Okay, now the big question.
Yeah.
How much did you get paid?
Let's see. This was many, many years ago, but we worked in a special place, and it's tied to your the earnings in the county by federal employees.
Yeah.
But I think it was around 20 something an hour.
Really?
20. But here's the trick. $20 an hour, right?
Yeah.
Which back then was good money, but they didn't have enough TSA agents even back then, so there was always overtime, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you want to work, they need people on Christmas Day, right, or Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's triple time, plus 3 extra days off. So now all of a sudden you're making $40-ish or $50, $60 an hour, and you're going to get 3 more days off and paid for those 3 more days off. So you could take a job that was paying, say, 50 or 60,000 a year,
Mm-hmm.
and run it to 125 like really easy.
So you could make up to $125,000 a year?
Right, and I wasn't a supervisor.
Okay, so now TSA doesn't get paid. I mean, you guys don't get paid by the government, okay? Because
Right,
they're a bunch of idiots, okay?
exactly.
And you don't have any money coming in. When all of a sudden the government says, okay, we can pay you again, all right, do they pay you for the back pay that you were owed? And
They do.
was there a bonus on that?
There was not.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't get any of that extra money.
So all
You
these
just
people,
got your whatever, $20 an hour.
yeah, all these people, however, after this current thing, which is probably the longest time they've gone without getting
Yeah,
paid.
yeah. I think we went 3 weeks.
You went 3 weeks. Okay. But in this case, it's 4 weeks now,
Right.
you know? So everybody is going to get paid for the past weeks that they didn't get paid.
Right, but they're not going to get paid immediately.
What do you mean?
That's the other problem.
What do you mean not immediately?
Okay, when they turn the pipe back on, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden tomorrow you're not getting a check for all your back pay.
Oh,
It's going to take them probably 1 or 2 pay cycles to get you that money.
yeah.
Oh, it's a delight. And at the same time, you can't buy gas to get to work. You can't pay your rent. You can't buy food. It's really bad. And people who live far away, we had a lot of people who lived out in the Central Valley and were working there. Those guys were using 3-4 tanks of gas a week. They couldn't buy gas. It's like, I can't come to work because I can't buy fuel because I don't have any money. Or, oh my God, you want lunch at the airport? We all know how much lunch at the airport costs. You can't buy food
You
at
would
home.
think that somehow they would find a way to have lunches for you guys, you know?
Oh yeah, the nice part is the people who you knew at the concession stands at the airport
Yeah.
knew you were being screwed, and they would feed you.
Oh, really? That's
Oh yeah,
nice.
it's a very friendly kind of ecosphere at the airport where those people that are selling the $14 coffees to flyers know that you're getting screwed, and they've helped us out a lot.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, but I
Like
mean,
you'd be walking by and they go, "Hey, here, take this home."
now
Have some food.
suppose you started calling in sick because you just didn't want to do this. It was costing you more to
Right,
go to work than you were going to get when you went there, you know?
right, but you only got enough sick days. Let's say you're one of those meth addicts who calls in sick all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
They call in sick till they run out of sick days, and then they start building them up again.
Yeah.
Well, if you have no sick days, you can't do that.
Now, wait a minute. You say there were a lot of meth addicts. Were
I saw way too many.
way too many. Okay. So let's say
I
that's the
mean, more
case.
than one. Let's put it that way.
I'm a little out of sync here. Hold on a second. No, I'm still okay. I'm out of sync a little bit here. I've had this problem with sync that I just don't understand, and I wish I knew how to overcome it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. So they don't pay you. You can't get enough gas to get to work. Is that an excuse?
No,
No. They won't take that as an excuse. I
no,
couldn't afford gas.
no. We'll send somebody over to get you.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, so you can work for free.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, Alex. Oh, Chuck, I'll drive you over to my house. Can you? And then you can paint the whole place, and then I'll drive you home.
Oh, God.
It doesn't work. It's really bad.
It's bad. Yeah. So you
No, I
do
feel
you
for those guys because I know exactly what they're going through.
what they're going through right now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of them do have families, and they're low-paying jobs. What would the job pay? $20 an hour, you say?
Yeah, 20, 22, something like that. And now it probably pays probably close to 30, 35, I would think.
Okay, 30, 35. So that's how much a week? It's still not enough to live on these days.
Oh, yeah, not in San Jose.
Yeah. Jeez almighty. Well, I feel for these people because they're not getting paid, and when they do get paid, they're not getting paid enough.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know who's not complaining? The people who are flying. The only people who are complaining are the CNN folks who are standing there going, "How horrible is this for you? How horrible is this for you?" And it's like the people are like, "We just have to deal with this." Those people are getting paid.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Not their fault they're not getting paid.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's really, really bad.
But they had lines there that were longer, would take longer to get through than the whole flight itself.
Sure,
You know?
we'd have those people going to LA.
Yeah, well, I found a great thing about getting through TSA and everything. Just bring a cane with you.
Yeah,
And
Deal.
then say you want a wheelchair. And they wheel you right through everything.
Nice.
You know?
See, it's amazing how quick they trust you versus the average person.
They trust
They trust
Gimps.
you in that wheelchair more than they trust, Bob, who's 80 years old and walking through.
Well, they also, those guys are paid to zip me through in a wheelchair, and they know how much there's a problem with doing that. So
Right.
they're all happy to deal with each other. Everybody who wheels you through has been seen 20 other times that day.
Right.
So, but I found number one, it's wonderful. They take you right to the plane, right to the
Sure.
walkway. What's that thing called?
The jetway?
Jetway. They take you right to it. And by the way, when I land, they're right there.
Yeah.
So I've got, it's a great thing. My suggestion to anybody: buy a cane. They're like $15
Sure.
at Amazon, and then use that cane as you go to the airport and request a wheelchair. Or you can request a wheelchair when you make your flight plans. Right after you finish booking your flight, they say, "Do you need wheelchair?" And you say yes. Use the wheelchair. I don't care, even if you're not limp or anything like that, take a cane with you so they think you got a problem. You know, I have to because I have neuropathy, and walking that far would be a real strain on me.
It's bad, yeah.
You know, so I need it. And Marjorie's back is bad, so she says I need it. Okay, now we're both in wheelchairs, you know, being rolled down, and I love it. You know, I wish I had known about this before. Anyway, hey, listen, we're running out of time here.
Wow, that was an exciting TSA conversation.
Well, no, I think people are.
You learned something.
They learned something today.
I feel for those people, and like I said, the nicest people at the airport are not the TSA guys who aren't getting paid, but everybody else who works there.
Mm-hmm.
Really watches each other's backs, and it's really, really nice.
Yeah. Anyway,
I met a ton of people there that were just wonderful.
Well, let's go, and we'll talk to you maybe next week. Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Now, in its 11th year, this is GabNet. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Yeah, and there's Chuck Farnham, of course, one of our old friends, and he worked at TSA, so I felt like I should give him a call and we should talk about it because you'll learn more about TSA than you ever knew watching any of those other stupid television outfits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, welcome to our program. This is our Thursday program, and tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow's my wedding anniversary, so we're having dinner tomorrow night at some local restaurant. And, you know, if you don't do it as a husband, you're a terrible person, okay? Then we eat out when it's her birthday, okay? Then we eat out when it's my birthday. We have that's our entire social thing that goes on in our lives. So anyway, hello everybody, how are you? Let's start talking here. There are, how many people are waiting? Oh, 3 people are waiting. Well, let's give it a go here. Admit all. Let me see here. Let me admit all the people I have here. And here we go with the Zoom. There's me, and there's, I got to get rid of Chuck Farnham's thing. Hold on a second, folks. I didn't get rid of it, and I should have. Let me see here. Where are we? Chuck Farnham. Okay, there we go, and we get rid of it. Okay, and there we go. They got rid of it, and we're through. I think we're through. Okay, let me see here. Let me get rid of Chuck Farnham on the other thing, and then I'll bring this in. And hello there, Charlie.
Hi.
And hello there, Kevin.
Hi, Alan.
Yeah, thank you. And Len LaFrisco, I asked him to call. We were talking earlier because he was planning my vacation, you know.
Hi, Len.
Huh?
Hey, how are you, Kevin?
Yeah.
Good.
And he started talking to us about something, and I thought he should come on here and express it.
I was feisty this afternoon.
You were. You got into a feisty moment. He said, okay, we're through planning your vacation. Now let's talk about politics.
It's not the Monday show, so I can say anything I want.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I was pissed off today for 2 reasons. Well, 17 reasons, but the big one was he wants to put his signature on the money, which is like, why? You know, why his signature instead of the Treasury Secretary? And what the... Do we say fuck on this show?
Yeah, you can say fuck on this show.
What is the deal with the pens, the Sharpies? He's talking about the goddamn Sharpies.
He went on for like 6 or 7 minutes on that shit.
Yeah. What is the deal? I sound like Seinfeld. What is the deal with the Sharpies?
With these pens? I watched
losing it.
I watched about 10 minutes of that thing today, and then I had to turn it off. You know, it was just getting me too. It's not so much what he proposes and says as much as how stupid the man is. And he calls everybody else dumb.
Yeah.
And all his little ponies sit around and go, ha ha ha, ha, laugh at his little jokes and everything. It's like they get a check every time one of those things is over with.
They,
Yeah,
they they
yeah.
said how many Republicans does it take to screw in a light bulb, and it's all of them because they stand there and applaud the darkness.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something like that. It's just it's
Wha- wha- Wait, what's that audio?
who's talking? You know, the thing that it used to be once a week, then it got down to once a day. Now it's like 42 times a day. I keep going, oh my God, he couldn't have possibly said that.
Do you
And I
know
find
how
myself,
long that was today?
oh my God.
Over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Over 2 hours. You remember the days when we used to make fun of Castro because he used to give 2-hour speeches?
Yeah.
I mean, at least he was talking communism.
Yeah. Yeah.
He even mentioned about why Biden wasn't the 20. Didn't they do the 25th on Biden? And I said, dude, you need the 25th.
Well, the thing is that he keeps calling all the ex-presidents stupid,
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah.
You can take the dumbest of our presidents, and it might have been George W. Bush, okay? And you could put him up against Trump, and George W. Bush was like a brain trust, you know?
I don't talk about it much. I don't post anything about politics on my Facebook or anything. But I don't know if you know this about me or not, but I was a lifelong Republican. All of my life, that's what my parents were. That's what you are.
And that's probably why you
cons-
became a Republican, is because your parents were.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I love conservatism, whatever. I don't like the Republican platform. I believe abortion should be legal, and I believe in certain other things. And I'm much more liberal now than I was.
Well,
Usually,
you're
you get older,
yeah.
you get more conservative, but I get more liberal.
I started out liberal because my parents were. And I remain that way steadfastly all my life, out of respect for
Yeah,
my
that's
father
amazing.
and for
I
my
mean,
mother and for the human race.
until Barack Obama, I think I voted Republican in every election for every seat. And then this guy, I couldn't vote Republican now. I can't bring myself to do it.
Well,
My wife loves the fact that I do that now.
the
But she's a
Republican Party
staunch
that you believed in doesn't exist anymore.
It absolutely does not exist. Correct.
And I don't know if there's another party for you, but there should be.
There
You know.
should be. I don't like, they tax and spend Democrats and yada, yada. Okay, whatever. I'm a conservative fiscally and liberal, I think, socially. I believe in transgender.
Well, you're a
I believe
decent
in-
human being. You want other people to have a good life too. You know?
They should be. Gays should be as miserable as the rest of us married men if they want to get married.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I once said I wasn't for gay marriage because I'm not for marriage anyway. You know.
I think a gay marriage is great. If I find a guy that's the same size as me, I just double my wardrobe.
Yeah, exactly. Can I wear
sorry.
Can I wear your clothes to work?
Hey,
What? What's
my
going on
cat's
there?
going crazy. My cat's going crazy right now.
What's he doing?
He
Zoom-
sees another
zoom in?
cat. He's jumping everywhere. He just jumped on the screen, and there's another cat out here.
He sees
Now he's
another
running.
cat?
Yeah, he goes crazy. So he just jumped up way up on the window. He just jumped on the screen, and now he ran. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Wow. Anyway.
Crazy pussy running around the house.
Yeah.
Hey.
Speaking of crazy pussy, tomorrow's my anniversary. No, anyway.
How many years?
I was late because I was listening to Trump talk about a pen for 10 minutes.
Oh, we just talked about.
Yeah, we
that.
just talked about that.
That's what I figured.
I'm just
How many years are you married?
huh?
How many years? How many years?
How
have you
many
been married?
years? Let me see here. 2012 to now.
All right, so 14. Wow, great.
14 years, yeah.
Crazy, huh?
Longer than I've been doing GapNet, I think. Yeah. Because I married her while I was still at what do you call it? Sirius XM. So,
My greatest achievement this year and probably for the last 20 years was getting Marjorie to see you in your element. during the show
Yeah.
in San Francisco.
Well, thank you very much. You did a great job of it. Okay.
Yeah. But that was my payoff.
But
Was seeing her face.
this is the last time I'm mentioning that, by the way. But
I
thank
think
you
we're done.
anyway. But you did a
We're
great
done now.
job. You know.
We're done now.
Yeah.
Except for next year when we do it next year. But
Oh
that's
yeah,
all set.
yeah. If I had the strength, you know, I'm getting to be an what do you call them? Alta caca.
Alta caca.
Yeah. You know what that means, Tony?
I think my father used to say that you're getting old, like you're getting a little
It's an
rusty.
old guy. Yeah, it's an old guy. It's an
He's
old.
still young,
It means old shitter, doesn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing about the East Coast has a lot of colloquialisms that are Yiddish. You know, you say tchotchkes and you say huts and you say things. You say it out here in
Yeah.
California and they look at you like you're got another. They have no idea what you're talking about.
You know
They
what
have
I
no
learned?
idea.
Alex may know this term. When I used to work for a nice Jewish man at the comic store in Brooklyn, where my mom grew up.
Are there other?
used to
Wait a
tell
minute,
me,
wait a minute.
Tony.
Wait, is that to indicate that every other Jew is not nice?
Well, he knew my mom since we were kids on Grand Street. You know what he used to say when some crazy people used to leave the store?
Yeah.
He goes, Tony, he goes, what? They're Moshugada in the head. That means crazy in the head,
Yeah.
Alex?
Meshuggah.
Yeah, he used to, I
Yeah.
remember him saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. Meshuggah.
Moshugada, yeah. I always remember that term.
So anyway.
So I use that still with my brother. So, because some people don't know what it means, I said, "Greg, that guy's Meshuggah." He goes, "Oh
Yeah,
yeah."
my wife moved out here from Connecticut and she used a few of those words at work and they look at her like, what are you talking about?
I still use them. Then he taught me.
Yeah. Hi, Alan.
Hi, I was just listening to the show, eating my sandwich. I didn't want to be so rude as to eat my sandwich. Anybody want a chocolate chip cookie? It's really good.
I'll tell you, I get the best chocolate chip cookies at Costco.
That's where I got them.
The
They were
big
delivered
chop,
today.
the big ones or the small ones?
The big ones. They're
Yeah.
they're big.
Ah, yeah. Oh God, the chips are just gigantic in them.
I just used Instacart for the first time ever.
Yes, it's a great thing. You'll never use anything else.
You
Right?
use the Amazon?
No, I use Instacart, not Amazon. It starts with an I, not an A. It's okay, Tony. Uh, yeah, I use them. I was listening to the show, and Len was talking about being a Republican. You know, there's a lot of Republicans in the city you live in.
Yeah.
You know, and it's right. You know, in the.
Well, I feel sorry for true Republicans. Okay,
Yeah.
because what they've got now is something they didn't sign up for. You know, and they have nothing to represent their feelings. You know, I mean, if somebody came across in the middle somewhere, they might do very well. But, you know, that's not going to happen anytime soon because the Republican Party is full of assholes right now. I mean, this Mark Wayne Mullen now is the worst, you know.
Hey.
Yeah. Is that your daughter over there,
Hi, Adrian.
Brian? Brian? Hi, Adrian.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Man,
got
you
your hands
you're
full,
growing
buddy.
up, damn it. I have all your pictures still on the door here. Can I take them down now? You don't know what pictures those were. Pictures you did for me.
Long time ago, yeah.
Back when you were 40 years old.
I forgot what I did.
Huh?
She says she remembers sending them to you, but she doesn't remember what she drew.
Yeah. They're very nice. They're
Oh,
fun.
and then we gave you the heart too. Remember we gave him the heart. You have the heart, the little paperweight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember that one? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
With Daddy. So
Okay. Hold on, Daddy duty.
Daddy duty.
Homework time.
You know, she looks short when you only have the camera up that high.
Yeah.
You know, you can't.
She's as tall as my wife. My wife's like 5'4", so that's crazy.
Really? Wow.
Wow. Well, at least that means your wife can play basketball.
Let me get her. Let me call her and tell her.
Yeah. Anyway. So,
Actually, I'll be right back. I actually have to call her. She's back in Hartford. She's going to bed, so I'm gonna.
oh,
say
okay.
goodnight.
Call her and then come
I'll be-
back and see
I'll
us.
be right
Okay.
back.
Find some new Trump pins.
Yeah. But anyway, you know, it's you know, it's embarrassing, and I'm sad for Republicans who are true Republicans, who have to put up with this because they have nowhere to go. You know,
No.
and it's a
What
real.
did-
Yeah.
What is the Trump pin? I heard it talked about for the first time ever.
Oh, do you have a Trump pin now?
No. You guys were talking about it on the show.
No,
just now.
Trump pen.
Oh, pen.
Pen. He came up with these, but this pen. I don't know what he was talking about. I
He
couldn't
was
figure it out.
rambling.
He was trying to compare costs, and he was bitching about the building that Powell is refurbishing, and how he can do it for 25 million and not 4 billion. And then he morphed into the how much more it costs, and the pens that he got when he got into the White House were $1,000 a piece, and he couldn't even sign anything with it because they had no ink. There was no ink on them, and they were these pens, and they were $1,000 each. And then he morphed into his Sharpie. He said, "I'm not going to tell you who the owner of this company is, but it's Sharpie."
And everybody laughed because he's so hysterical.
And then he just went on about the Sharpie and how they're only $5.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
But then he still went in on Biden. He still said something about Biden. Still said something about
Biden.
Or Biden who would sign him somewhere else and bring him up. Man, that guy's
Hershey.
Yeah.
Hershey.
And then he started calling every president for the past 20 years dumb. He called Obama dumb.
Yeah.
He called, of course, he called Kamala Harris dumb. He called Biden dumb. Who else did he call dumb?
He wasn't even president.
Huh?
Kamala Harris. I said Kamala Harris wasn't even president.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he morphed into the cognitive test that he took.
Oh, the cognitive test. Yeah, 3 of them.
3 of them. And all those doctors had never seen anyone ever pass every one of them perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Terrific, huh?
And then he went into the 25th Amendment, and they should have committed Biden to the 25th Amendment. And I'm going, wait a minute, you ought to change that name there, buddy.
Yeah, look in the mirror.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex?
Yes.
I'm a father again. Take a look.
Not another dog.
Yeah, Hershey.
Hershey?
Yeah, see it? Only 13 weeks. I'm going to make a piss on a fucking Trump house. Come on, Hershey. She's cute. Come on. The neighbor next door likes Trump. She went on this cement, but I pick up, though. All right, say hello to Alex.
You should have left it on their cement.
And she would have say hello to Alex. I'm going to take her in you out a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
She's so good at potty training and crate training.
Oh, we're so happy
her right
for you.
out,
We're so happy for you.
Pee-pee. She goes right
I
down.
can't tell you how happy we are for you.
Did you teach her how to do that, Tony?
She's so good. Come on, Pebbles. Let's go take baby out.
Wait a minute, Pebbles? Oh, the Pebbles is the other one.
Other dog, yeah.
I thought he named another one Pebbles. He loved Scooby-Doo. He just really does. And and the name Pebbles, I guess, is Flintstones, right? Isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't know. Do you know who the Flintstones are, Adrian? Have you ever heard of the Flintstones?
I feel like I have.
See, this is what I'm talking about. We
Do you know
think
Tom and Jerry is?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like the cat and the mouse thingy.
Okay, good.
Oh, really? Oh, that's good.
Or something, or whatever.
Yeah, that's
Or
good.
the movie show.
Can you name an Elvis Presley song?
It's the one that I danced to for jazz.
Okay.
Remember the song?
Yeah.
Can you name? Wait a minute. Here's one for you, Adrian. Can you name all 4 Beatles?
Yeah.
Johnny Bravo.
The Dung Beetle? What other Beatles? The Black Beetle?
Bumblebees.
The Dung Beetle? There's a bunch of Beatles out.
But I bet you could sing the song from, say, what's that thing? What's
Frozen?
It? No,
Wicked?
from Frozen. No, but the thing that they currently have, the
Wicked.
No, the Korean thing, K-pop, Demon Hunters.
Yeah. Oh, Demon Hunters.
Can you sing the Demon Hunters
Sing a
song?
Can you sing the song?
Yeah, but I won't.
Now, let me ask anybody here, can you sing the Demon Hunters song?
Yes.
Well, which one?
Oh, see,
Popular
she's saying
one.
which one. I'm just saying,
Any
can
of
you guys sing any of them at all? I
I have
can't.
no idea what that is.
Never even heard.
K-pop Demon Hunters? Biggest animated cartoon in the world.
Really?
Literally.
I think they're from Korea, aren't
They're
they?
from Korea. Well, what do you think K-pop is?
I
You're
don't
gonna
know.
get ice cream or no?
Do you want ice cream or no, Brian?
I do.
You do. I wish I could get some right now. I have some in the other room, but
Sorry, I only have chocolate chip cookies and bananas.
you ever go have a restaurant you really like and then you go to it and it's just not the same as it used to be? Well, up the street we have a place where we get hamburgers from. We love the hamburgers up there. They're terrific, the hamburgers. And we've been going to them for the longest time. We haven't been up there in about a couple of months. So we go up there today, and it's like a whole different entrance and a whole different serving staff and nobody we know. And I asked them, did you change management here? And they said, yeah, just a couple of weeks ago. And I hate when that happens because you get used to something, you know, used to the quality of something. And they were kind of really nice and everything like that. And they looked like they were being paid well. Okay. And now they got these new guys, and you know, it's just not the same restaurant it was. But the hamburger is just as good, so that's all that matters. So.
I thought maybe you were going to say you went to McDonald's across the street.
No, I don't go to McDonald's. When's the last time you went to McDonald's?
Yeah, when was the last time you had
Years ago.
I'm joking.
Years ago. I go there when they have the $1 any size drink, and I would get their iced tea.
Well, wait a minute. Jeff just was about to mention something. Have you been to it?
Yes, but I go for only a special problem.
A special problem, a special thing.
I'm like the ice cream.
No, I'm in the car, and I have to take a look. And there's very clear places, easy. There's lots of them all over the place.
That is true, yeah.
I pull in, nobody in there doing anything. I go inside, the men's room, take care of it, wash my hands, and I leave.
And you don't
That's
buy
it.
anything?
Nothing.
I used to get the ice cream from my mom there, but we used to go to it. We used to like it. They like the vanilla ice cream with the
Hot fudge on
on
it,
top.
yeah.
Oh,
When
yeah.
I can eat ice
She used to
cream,
love that. I still get it.
Yeah. That was the bomb.
You don't eat
Those are
ice
good.
cream anymore?
I mean, I do treat myself still. I mean,
I was mentioning to Marjorie the other day this statement, which I bet. When's the last time? And I don't mean this horribly, Alan, but when was the last time you said to somebody, "Do I look fat to you?"
My doctor the other day, I use it all the time. They don't like it. The doctor doesn't like it. They said, we don't consider people fat anymore. I'm like, why? And well, it's fat shaming. And I said, yeah, but I said it to you. I'm the one that's fat. And
can you
he
get
said,
the needle, Alan? Then what is that? My sister's friend got it. What they, the pill? Is that what it is?
What?
I haven't got the pill
What's
yet.
that one with the medication? Is that the one where they take?
Like
Wegovy, and all of those, you know.
Yeah.
My sister's friend.
Wegovy, yeah.
Yeah, but once you take it, you got to keep taking it because when
Yeah.
you stop, you get to
The
gain
rest
the
of your
weight
life.
back.
Yeah, for the rest of your life.
You know.
I'm waiting for you to buy it for me, Tony.
How much is it?
About $1,200. About $1,200 a month.
Len, you look like you agreed to that. Do you know that people that have taken Wegovy and things like that?
My sister did. She lost 50 pounds, and she wasn't huge.
Yeah.
And I think she looks gaunt now. I don't think she looks great.
They have a lot of people that lose the facial expression. And
have you seen Ozzy Osbourne's daughter? What's her name?
Kelly.
Kelly?
Oh my God.
She's on it? I haven't seen her.
He doesn't look like the same person.
She's an
Really?
idiot.
I gotta Google
She's
this.
Idiot. Look her up right now.
Look her up now. Kelly Osbourne.
Oh my God, she's She looks to her face is all sunken in. You'd never know it was the same girl.
Really? I
My
looked at a
friend took
picture of
that-
I looked at a picture of myself when I lost something like 60 pounds a while back. And man, oh man, I looked kind of really gaunt, you know.
You know, part of the problem is that I'm not diabetic. I'm not even pre-diabetic for somebody that weighs 300 pounds and you know, is 67 years old. I'm not a statistic, is the way my doctor put it. Mostly people that have that weight and that age, you would have diabetes.
Yeah.
But I don't have it, so so Medicare won't cover it for just weight loss.
For what?
Really?
For just weight loss, you got to pay full retail, and Costco has about the best price. So,
Well, wait a minute. Let me ask you this question. They won't cover it for weight loss if your doctor says you need it for weight loss?
that's correct.
For blood pressure.
Not unless you're diabetic.
I find
Not
that very hard to believe.
But that's only with Medicare. If I didn't have Medicare, it would be covered.
Wow.
Medicare doesn't. Cover
Medicare,
it.
I think Medicare will cover it soon.
I think so, too.
I think they've got to. You
the
know.
pills at the very least. The pills are a lot cheaper because they don't have the auto injector pin. You take one pill a day, and it's a lot lower dose and a lot less side effects to start with. And I don't know.
But I'm thinking that what's going to happen here is in a few years, we're going to see all these people that have been taking Wegovy and pills like that, stuff like that, are going to suddenly have problems.
Anytime you
You
take
know.
a medication like that, it's got to have a side effect.
It's only been on the market 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, all I'm saying is, you want to lose weight? I have a way I can get you to lose weight without having to spend money on Wegovy. Eat less. Watch your calories. Do a low carb diet. They're the easiest thing in the world to do. I lost 60 pounds on it.
I can't believe you were 60 pounds heavier. My
You look
God.
heavy, to be honest.
Well, now I'm not. I was
You
about
should
30
fall.
pounds heavier than I am now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also
But because I lost 60 and then I gained it back. I gained some of it back when I went through my prostate thing and all of that. You know, one thing led to another, and all of a sudden, I went from 185, maybe 190, up to 125, I think it was. So.
Holy
No,
crap.
not 100. I'm saying,
Bennett?
excuse me, let me go back. I mean,
225.
225 from about 180, 85.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was all because I started taking, you know, had this prostate thing, and I had the prostate cancer, and they did all the operating on me, and they're giving me this, and it gained weight. So, you know, what the hell.
Yeah, friend of mine took one of those. Don't do it now. A friend of mine did that, and he lost. I don't know how many pounds he lost. He lost a lot of weight, but then he had to have the surgery because of all his stomach fat that was hanging everywhere. So they had liposuction or whatever skin.
I don't think.
taken,
Can you
whatever.
lose that much? I understand
he
you.
did. Yeah.
I understand you
Yeah.
can only lose about, 100, about 85. Wait a minute.
Yeah, but
What did I
lose
hear?
it.
What I hear? Wait a minute. I heard that people who lose weight on Wegovy and things like that, the maximum is something like 45 or 50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, still 50 pounds. It's, yeah, there's-
Everybody's different. So, yeah.
But anyways, he had to have that surgery. He had to have
Part
that
of the problem,
surgery.
part of the problem is I bet my blood pressure and blood numbers are better than just about everybody on this show right now, other than maybe Tony or
Oh, okay. Well, my
my
number.
blood pressure. I just checked my blood pressure. I got a machine at home that they recommended I do at home, and it was 117/70.
Really?
Jesus.
105 over 68.
How much?
105 over 68.
Who asked? you?
Wow. How are you able to
Okay.
sit up?
Wait a minute.
there?
105 over 68. Okay, that's in the
That's
range.
good.
No, I
And
have.
that's a blood pressure medication. If I keep this up, the doc said I can stop taking the medication.
They always take my pulse and my, what do you call it? And I'm fine. I'm within reason. It's
As you get older, the numbers are not usually 120 over 80. It's 139.
But I'm about 120 over 80. Yeah.
Are
no,
you? That's great.
Yeah.
But you're not,
Wow.
you're older, but you're not heavy. So
I'm older. Yeah. And also, I mean, you just have a tendency to need more medication and things like that, you know.
my mother's even older than you. She's 92. 92. And her blood pressure is 180 over 130, which
What?
is usually emergency room time. But
Yeah.
that's her normal with that's her normal blood pressure. And I don't understand how
Wow.
it doesn't cause cardiac arrest or anything.
Really?
Yeah, my mother's 98. She's still doing great too. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how old is your mother, Lynn?
98.
98. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You still got all her faculties?
I'm gonna go 85%, maybe a little more, but
Yeah, that's the way
not
my
not bad.
mother is.
I'm about
85%.
25%.
Yeah.
Right. We'll all agree there.
Yeah.
Do you
Well, my
remember
mom
her
would be
birthday?
106 if she wasn't dead.
Yeah, my mom would have been 86 this year if Trump didn't kill her.
Same age I am.
Yeah, you were born 1940, right, Alex?
I was born in 1939.
Oh, so she would have been 85. I'm sorry, Ma.
No, you got
Depends on
right.
the time of year.
I am right. Yeah,
Alex would be 87 this
her
December.
birthday it was 3/4/40.
Well, my birthday is always the end of the year.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
it's
you were
not the
December 17th, right, Alex, or something like that. You the 17th?
18th.
18th,
December
that's
18th, yeah.
Did your mom lived a long time too, right, Alex?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
like 100, close to 100,
Too
right?
stupid to live, too stupid to die, you know.
I don't want to go either.
There are times when I tell my mother to go toward the light.
Tell my father to do that.
Now you want to hear? Now this is my favorite. So we were at the cemetery visiting my dad, and we're standing there, and this guy is over there, a gardener type person with a shovel. And I looked at my mother. I said, "Hey, you better hide. Here comes a guy with a shovel."
They did this Saturday Night Live UK, right? It's the UK version of Saturday Night Live, which means it's just as bad as the one here. And they did a takeoff on Attenborough, David Attenborough.
Yeah.
And he says, "Hello, I'm David Attenborough, and I'm not gone yet," you know, or something. Or, "It'll be any day soon." That was the line. "It'll be any day soon." But anyway, so anyway, Jeff was rather. God, I'm just a mess tonight. Len, okay, was talking about Trump and all the things that bothered you about him today. And one of the latest things is he wants to put his signature on the money now.
On the money, yeah. What is
Do
with
I
that?
want that ugly signature on my dollar bills?
There's a reason to not use cash anymore.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
That's one reason. That's a good reason.
No, but I mean,
You know, they should put him on a penny. Oh wait. Oh yeah, no, that's perfect.
yeah, they should put him on the penny. Yeah.
Yeah.
that they don't make anymore.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know what his ego is just. You know, we all have an ego, but he's got to have his name on everything. You know, they're fighting to get his name off of the Kennedy Center, and they're, you know, and yet he puts it. He can't stop himself from doing that, and I don't understand what. And don't get me started on the East Wing. The East Wing doing that in the middle of the night. I don't know who did it. I don't know what construction company he hired, but oh my God.
Yeah, but I think all the stuff with Iran where he's saying that, oh, we've had talks and all this stuff, we're going back and forth. I'm going to give him 10 days now. And then Iran says they haven't even talked to him.
Yeah. Nobody.
And they trolled him. You see what the guy said? "You're fired, Trump." I was laughing.
Is he on Mount Rushmore yet?
It's like this whole California thing. You know, last week they said, oh, it's reported drones are going to start hitting, you know, California.
Right.
But who is reporting that?
Right.
Iran wasn't reporting that. Our government was reporting that.
It's all BS.
is bullshit.
Yeah.
And they get everybody all riled up. Oh my God, they're going to have ships offshore. They're going to be, droning California. And it says, who's
And when-
saying that?
Oh, and this bullshit.
They're making all
about
this shit up.
NATO should come to our to help us and stuff.
Yeah.
NATO is a defensive organization, not an offensive organization. We attacked Iran.
Exactly.
And then I'm going to say the one thing that drives me the craziest, and that is, when was the last time we talked about the Epstein files in the last 2 weeks because of this shit?
That's exactly what he wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's just making shit up, and then he makes up these conversations that nobody's having.
Yep.
No, I know.
Well, he also, the other thing he brought up today, and it kind of bothered me, okay, is he went after Gavin Newsom,
Yeah.
or as he calls him, Gavin Newscum. Oh, boy, is that original. Anyway, Gavin Newsom. And Gavin Newsom, in his book, he wrote that he was dyslexic. And he grew up dyslexic, which I think is a very brave admission to make. But what does Trump refer to it as? A mental problem.
Yeah.
Look in the mirror.
Well, to begin with, dyslexia is not a mental problem.
No.
Physical. I don't know where you put it in the
Right under Trump's name.
Well, in the list of things that are wrong. But dyslexia is basically, it's not important to running a country. Okay.
Oh, then you look at his tweets at 2:00 in the morning. He can't fucking spell.
Exactly.
Everything's wrong.
When does the guy sleep? I guess just during
He
meetings.
doesn't. That's why he's so crazy.
Yeah, but I mean,
During
Executive
meeting.
time.
But to say that to make fun of somebody who's dyslexic as being stupid and being dumb and being unintelligent and having a mental problem,
He walked the line right there.
he really walked the line there. Because what percentage of Americans are dyslexic? A great deal. I'm partially dyslexic.
Me too.
Think back to every other president, every single other one. If any of them had called somebody stupid or dumb you would have went, "Oh my God, where did this come from?"
Exactly.
And this guy, that's his normal activity. If somebody says something he doesn't like, immediately he says, "You're stupid. You're
Low
ridiculous.
IQ.
Fake news, low IQ." It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the reporter even asked him about Epstein. He says, "You're a horrible person."
Yeah.
Right.
I haven't heard that term in a while.
Tell you
man.
what I heard today, though.
Fake news.
No, when I watched that whole thing today, I saw something in Trump that he hasn't done ever, is that he looked over at somebody who asked him a very difficult kind of question, might put him in a corner or whatever, and he didn't call him stupid or anything else. He says, "I appreciate the question, but you're wrong." And I went, "What? Is this the new Trump?" And what it is, I think it is the new Trump before the midterms.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. And we're going to get $2,000 or whatever in October, right, as a payoff for voting, for the midterms. You know it.
Oh, I'll take 2,000. Won't you?
Take it all.
He'll say it, but he won't deliver.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
He hasn't delivered on anything.
Well, that's true.
But listen,
It'll
he
be
was going to
2,000.
bomb Iran last Friday, and then he moved it up to Monday, and now he's moved it to Friday.
Yeah.
He said because they asked for 7 more days, and he gave them 10. Because he's so nice.
That's what
What
he
they
said.
shipped him a gift.
Taco.
What a nice guy.
Isn't that amazing how sweet he is?
He really is.
The taco.
That's for sure.
Yeah. But it's
Missing the
Well, that's
sauce.
I just don't understand. We have a friend, as you say all the time, Alan, and he called the show last week, as a matter of fact. Very nice of him to do so. I don't agree with Phil, but I like Phil. He's a friend of mine, and he's been good to me over the years, And I just don't understand how he can be so pro-Trump. I mean, even after everything that's gone on. I mean, there is nothing in this country that's as good as it once was. The stock market is horrible.
Yeah.
It took
Everything he said he was going to do, he's done the opposite.
Huh? Yeah, but I mean, the economy is horrible. The food prices are exotic. to put.
He was handed one of the best economies ever.
Yeah.
He was handed it.
Yeah, and it's not
fucked it up.
anymore. It's not anymore.
No.
And it's not like,
Unemployment is higher than it
and
was.
part of the problem is none of what he's done has been positive for people who live in this country. It's not something to make this country better. He simply spends all his time with like Venezuela and Iran and fighting this and fighting that and building a ballroom. All things that have nothing to do with improving Americans' lives here. And your first job is to make Americans' lives better, you know? And you do that, and everybody's going to love you.
Did you see the quick little interview thing with the lady at the gas pump?
Oh, yes, of course. That one's been out there.
She says, I guess I'm stupid. I guess I'm an idiot. I voted for it 3 times.
Well, no, she said, and I voted for Trump, which makes me an idiot.
3 times.
Yeah.
I guess I'm an idiot.
I guess I'm an idiot.
No, she said I voted for that piece of shit 3 times.
You ever notice how she sounded like Carrie Fisher?
Yeah.
Yeah, she sounded like Carrie Fisher.
Well, we're going to have a nice new place to go on a cruise, though, Alex, down in Cuba. It's going to be lovely.
Yeah, we're going to Cuba.
soon.
Can we
What
place our
happened to
cigar orders
Greenland?
with
Aren't
you?
we taking Greenland anymore?
Yeah, he just totally forgot about Greenland.
I would rather have Cuba.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think he realized Cuba's a lot better for him. He can have his casinos and everything there.
Better for the country. Too.
Well, you know, I mean, I don't know. Cuba is not anything we really need. You know, it's close by. It'd be nice to be able to do vacations there and help their
Playground
economy.
in the 50s.
What?
Right?
Yeah,
Wasn't it a
was.
playground?
Yeah, before Castro.
Well, it was it was a terrible playground.
They
though.
grow things like this.
It was all
there.
mafia.
Huh?
It was all organized crime.
Yeah.
Running it.
It was
Well, so
organized
it'd be
crime.
no
It was
different
mafia.
under, yeah.
It was the rich people had a good life there. The poor people didn't, and that's why Castro was able to take over.
Yeah.
Because if the rich people don't do their homework and don't do something good for the poor people, eventually they're going to turn on them.
You know what's interesting though? They live in abject poverty, but they have one of the best healthcare systems in the world.
Exactly.
And also
Really?
down in Miami, the people down in Miami, all those Cubans, Cuban exiles, as it were, were all the people that benefited from Batista.
Yeah.
You know, and they want the communists out of there so they can get back their casinos and everything else.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was terrible under Batista. I mean, there was a lot of money being made down there, but it was just horrible. But anyway, so otherwise, Tony, is life okay?
I mean, I guess as long as I got my health, Alex, I'm not gonna lie, I can't stand this Trump anymore. But you know what? What's bothering me is me and my brother always discuss like how stupid. I don't mean it in a bad sense. How do they vote for this guy?
Well, I'm asking. No, look. I can understand why people voted for him. They always feel that the guy who isn't in power is going to be better than the guy who is. Okay, that's a common flaw that we have here as human beings. You know, and some people felt that, and I felt really bad about that. Even
after the insurrection.
But no, but wait a minute. I feel bad for those people because they voted for him thinking things would change, and things have only gotten worse.
Yeah.
And now they have to live with that. Okay, and like that woman said, I was stupid. I feel guilty about it. I shouldn't have done it. But what are you going to do? These people voted for him, and I imagine they would make the same mistake again if it were, a couple of years back. They'd still make the same mistake. But now that they made that mistake, maybe they'll be a little more careful next time.
But they made it twice.
Yeah.
They made it twice, only the first time Trump didn't really screw up the country. Not like he has. In a year, you got to realize.
I can't get over it.
No, but you the amount of work, you have to work pretty hard to fuck up the country the way he has in a year. Okay?
The world, not just the country.
Two things. One, it's the world, not the country.
Yeah.
And two is he had something to lose back then. He has nothing to lose now.
Right.
And
And he's getting
well,
old, and he knows he's going to be gone soon.
He
Yeah,
has something. He has some.
He made $4 billion.
He has something to lose where. He has something to lose where the Republicans are concerned, but he doesn't care about the
He
Republicans.
doesn't care. Doesn't care.
No,
Nope.
he don't. He don't care at all.
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like he's just trying to start World War III for the hell of it.
Oh yeah, I think
His
you're right.
his end game. So his end game is that people will remember him. Who do you remember in history? Hitler. Who do you remember? Mussolini.
Yeah.
And he wants to be known.
Napoleon.
That's what he wants. He
Right.
wants his name out there in perpetuity for the rest.
That's why.
But
it's on all
you
the
don't
things.
think he cares about? No.
I don't know.
Not even a little bit.
Well,
Not
what
even a little
happened to what happened to the guy that was going to carve the rock in Mount Rushmore? The guy
Right.
couldn't get a picture of his ass to carve into it.
I didn't even put him on that.
You have to use that mug shot as the model.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, it's.
He's got that picture hanging at the, where is it? Is that the Kennedy Center or somewhere? He blew it up to not poster size,
Right.
No, at the
banner size.
Department
Yeah.
of Justice. The Justice
That's
Department.
it. That's
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
What is this?
It is a poster of him from roof
Yeah.
to ground of him
Yeah.
at the Department of Justice. One of those giant banners.
Just like Mao Zedong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
wow.
Kim Jong Un,
Yeah. Gotta have this giant picture on the side of the building. You know?
the dear leader.
Why does he just the idea? I mean, he wants to put his money, his name on the money. He wants to. He'd probably put his picture on the money if he got a shot at it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I'd
should
love
take
him.
Benjamin
I want
Franklin
him
off
to have
it.
his picture on the money because it means you have to be dead.
Yeah.
Oh, please, man, take him.
Yeah, I guess.
Every morning
such a
I wake
happy
up
day.
and I honestly think, God, I hope he croaked.
I mean,
last
Ray, is it
night."
Well,
nice?
you know
Is that
something,
actually-
Marjorie says that to me, and I say to her, I don't wish anybody dead. It's
My
just
brother
not
watches
my.
that,
It's
yeah.
not my thing because it's Kanahura. That's
You know
another
who the-
Jewish expression.
You know who the first person who called me when Trump got whatever assassinated or whatever? You know the person that
When
first person
Trump got
messaged me?
assassinated, what do you
When
mean?
he got shot in
Oh,
the
when he got the
We got
ear. When he
shot.
got
Oh,
the
ear
earshot. Okay.
The
He-
first
Which was
person that
complete
messaged
bullshit,
me.
by the way.
I have
Phil.
a feeling that was bullshit. Yeah.
Complete
It was
bullshit.
Tony.
100%.
Tony was the
Except that
first
guy got
person to
shot.
message
Did I message you? Yeah.
Yes. Tony was the first
my
person
brother
to
went
message.
Put it
downstairs.
this
I was
way.
grading comic books. My
He
brother
goes to the Republican convention, and he's wearing this ear tampon.
Tampon.
Okay. And then he wears that, and then other people wear it kind of out of fun, right?
Right.
2 days later, he shows up in public without that,
Yeah.
and there's nothing even there.
I
Not
don't.
even a
Well,
scar.
they use cosmetic goop.
Yeah. What about the people behind him who got
silicone
killed?
seal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are real bullets.
Those guys. There's a fight that
Fireman
fireman got killed, and
yeah.
a bunch
the
of other
guy-
people got injured.
Shot,
So,
yeah.
so I believe it was a real gunshot wound.
I can
Think
say.
about.
I do not. No.
I've seen.
Well, what
enough
happened to
people-
the other people that got shot then? How did that happen?
Right. Well, that's the bullets.
Did
that
they
missed
get
them and
shot?
Got them behind.
Somebody
them.
was shooting, but he did not get hit in any way.
Oh, I think I disagree, Lynn.
I
I've
just
seen
Was it a
lot of-
fire?
the
I
ear
think he
bleeds
could
a
have
lot.
very
You don't need a lot.
easily known something was going to happen, and I think he had a squib there. You know
I
what a
agree.
squib is? It's a thing they
Oh,
use in
blood
movies to make people look like they have blood coming out.
Yeah,
They call it
right.
they call it a squib because squib used to make condoms, and they
There's
used to
no
fill
way
they
the
used to
Secret
fill
Service is
they
going-
used to fill the condoms with blood, and then
Yeah,
when they
the
do
whole
movies,
ordeal still
they
has
would
been
have
jumped
little
out of here.
explosives on the squibs, and then it would go bam, and you get blood coming out of the
Have
chest.
you seen
and so on.
Have you seen assassination attempts before?
When they cover the president, they
Wait a
made him
minute, wait a
invisible.
minute. Len was talking there. What?
Any other time anything's ever happened, they jump on you, lay you on the ground, and stuff
Exactly.
you into a car.
Well, but
This
they
son of
didn't
a
want
bitch
to
is
do
standing
that.
up
They
there
wanted
going-
somebody
Yeah.
to finish them off.
No, but it was too defiant a thing going on there.
That was
That if they thought there was some real danger, they would have thrown him on the ground.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you
right.
still haven't answered. What about the people who actually got shot?
Well, I think the one guy
What
got
happened?
Do you remember who they were?
They're
Well, there
absolutely
was a fireman who was killed, and there was two other people who were injured.
Yeah, that's what we heard.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't.
They're
Oh, you don't
absolutely.
see.
Well,
Well, if you don't believe
who
it,
shot
then-
Kennedy? Who shot Kennedy?
Oh,
You know his name, but you don't know the guy's name who did
Yeah,
Trump.
the
and
guy
yours
who
just, like,
shot
months
Trump.
ago.
What's his name?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
even know, Alex.
Talk about them or anything.
Oh,
It doesn't take much for your ear to bleed a lot if it gets nicked.
That's the first thing. Think about somebody that gets a big piercing in their ear.
I've had it.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
I'm not talking about little earring. I'm talking these big ones that a lot of people are doing. It bleeds for a day or two, then it stops, and he got a makeup artist to fill it in like they do in Hollywood. And
Let me
and
ask
he
you
looks
this
normal.
question, Alan. You know Trump.
And I
You know that he
things
went to
about
that
gunshots.
convention wearing his ear tampon everywhere
Yeah.
and showing it to everybody. Okay?
Yeah,
When he
well, they
took
told him
that
to take
thing
it
off, don't you think he would not want to cover it up?
I don't.
But I'm asking you a question. Why would he?
No, I don't know what he would want to do because he's such an idiot. But
Badge of
Yeah.
honor.
first of all, the bullet is a 22 caliber bullet with a rifle cartridge behind it. It's moving at least 2,200 feet per second, probably 2,600 feet per second. That's what a 223. That's what that kid shot out of an AR-15.
What was that kid's name, by the way?
Thomas Crooks.
Was it?
I don't know.
You just looked it up, right?
I think he
Thomas
was a
Crooks,
plant.
Alex.
I think he was a plant because he was
Absolutely.
an underachiever. He was an underachiever,
Absolutely.
registered as a Democrat, and in Boy Scouts couldn't hit the side of a barn with a 22 rifle, not a high powered rifle. Like
People
he was
were
shooting.
yelling at the Secret Service and saying, "Hey, there's a guy on the roof."
And they just ignored it.
The interesting thing is the guys that actually killed this kid before they got a statement out of him, they were higher up on the roof with a heavier duty gun on a tripod. How come they didn't see him?
Yeah,
That's why I think
They
it
did.
was set up.
absolute setup.
I think they were
100%.
trying to kill him.
I don't think they were trying to.
Who
kill
was
him.
trying to kill him?
Whoever. I don't believe in God anymore. If there was a God, he wouldn't have turned his head to the
Well,
right.
all I'm saying is that I'm not one to give in to some kind of conspiracy theories and so on. I try to avoid that. But in this case, it just didn't look right to me. None of it looked right.
Not
And
They
when they
lowered
moved
the
the flag
flag.
behind him.
Yeah, they lowered the flag,
they did lower the flag. Why?
and they escorted those 3 photographers right in front of them.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Yeah.
You have
Who
to see the
cares
whole
about
video of that.
photographers?
All
Who
I'm
cares?
saying.
Trump does.
Yeah.
Trump cares about photography.
But all I'm saying is that I don't think he came close.
No,
to, and then you know what they said? They said the 2 people tried to assassinate him. The other guy didn't even shoot off his gun. He didn't even have a gun pointed in his direction.
And how did he know Trump was going to be there? That was all top secret. That Trump said, "My golf course is over here. 5 minutes earlier. Let's go play a round of golf." How did that guy know that in the bushes?
Yeah, I mean that guy was, I don't think he was up
out there to
to
shoot
anything.
squirrels with an AK-47.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen people shot in other places in their ear with a 223 5.75.
I'll tell you, I came up with a conspiracy
and
theory.
sometimes you can't even see where the
I
bullet
came up
went
with a
in.
conspiracy theory. He had in 1 year. Look at what that guy's done to destroy the economy of this country, and head it away from democracy and towards autocracy. Who would benefit from all of that?
Yeah.
The Russians, perhaps,
Yeah.
and maybe there was a P tape, and maybe he is doing Putin's bidding
Well,
to
Putin's making money now.
destabilize this economy. Anybody want to argue against that?
I can't because I'm in your camp with this.
What do you think, Kevin?
Yep.
Do you agree with me on that?
It could be.
It could
So,
be. It's just that
anything's possible.
it's
I
too
don't put anything past the man.
it's too deliberate. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. He's
I mean-
calculated. He's not as dumb as we think.
Hey,
Oh,
I
yes,
would
he
not
is.
make a good president, but if you made me president tomorrow, I couldn't fuck up this country that much in a year.
I think it's all on purpose. It's his whatever he's doing for a reason.
Yeah.
Well,
His
here's
family's
the thing.
benefiting like crazy.
Of course they are.
Raking in money hand over fist.
And why is it nobody's going after that? Why do the Democrats sit around with their finger up their ass, and and none of the reporters ask any questions about it?
Yeah.
You
That's
know
what I ask.
what? You're afraid that you're not going to be asked to another press conference? Well, to hell with it. Ask the good questions that need to be answered. You know.
Did you see the? Did you? Sorry.
Oh,
ahead,
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Did you see the chart? I think it was on CNN, and it was a listing of sales of oil futures, and it was just the normal day, and then 15 minutes before he announced that he wasn't going to bond or whatever, this big spike of somebody buying,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, 15 minutes later, there's this giant spike.
There is
of
a
all the people-
lot of speculation that there's some what's the term? What's the term they use?
Insider information.
Insider trading. Yeah.
That's impeachable right there.
Yeah.
But forget about the
100%.
impeachable stuff. I've been saying that for a year.
No,
That
there's
he's
all
doing
kinds. It's just
insider
another one.
trading.
But Ray's
I'm not
right,
talking.
though.
I don't care about if you can impeach him or not. You can't do it.
No, I
It's
mean,
not-
all I'm saying is that's another thing.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Another
well,
one.
You
Yeah.
can impeach him for a lot of things, but
That's
you
the
need-
only thing that can stop
So
him.
I'll tell you my theory that started about a year ago when you started playing with the stock market is it's insider trading. You call it what you want, manipulating the stock market.
He does
He
that.
tells him his broker, and I'm just going to give you a for instance, his broker and all his rich buddies sell all your Apple stock because I'm going to make an announcement Monday
Yeah.
saying that we're going to raise tariffs on Apple. They all sell it at $100 a share. He makes the announcement. Apple goes down to $60 a share. He calls them back up and says, okay, now buy Apple back. And they just made $40 billion a piece or something like that. And he's done that time and time again. And actually, Alex.
And then he says, I'm not going to put a tariff on Apple.
Right.
And so all the stocks go up
So
even
illegal.
higher.
Yeah, and so right. So he's been doing this for a year now on stuff, and the stock market's been following this.
Yep.
And just now, the stock market's figuring out what I've been saying for a year, that he's doing stock market manipulation to make money.
Yeah.
Well, he called the guy on CNBC the other morning, Alan, that Joe Keery guy. He called him off air, and then Keery says, they may. It was something with the oil and stuff like that. They were going to have some kind of thing. As soon as he did that, the oil barrel dropped.
Yeah,
How many?
Well, our good buddy Phil called me to tell me that oil just dropped $15 a barrel, and I said it'll
There
be
you go.
$30 a barrel up by the end of the week, and
That
sure
was
as
probably
hell
the
it
day.
was.
And we're paying $6 a gallon out here.
And Trump got the Dow to 5,000,
50,000. Yeah.
50,000.
Well, you know what it is.
Day.
Yeah, you know what
One
it is.
day.
Yeah, you know what
What's
it is
it at
now.
Right
Yeah.
And now it's at 45.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, 45.9. Yep, I'm looking at it.
Right.
Wow.
Well, so much for my vacation.
That's all right. You already spent the money.
I
It's
know. I
gone.
cashed it last week. We cashed in some of my stock last week, which was not a good time to cash it in, by the way.
It depends.
Get rid of the losers.
So for the past 25 years, I've owned a lot of stock in Cisco Systems, company that makes routers.
Mhm.
And I sold it. I sold a couple hundred shares a couple weeks ago at 86, the highest it's been in 20 years.
Nice.
Yep.
And then 2 hours. Wow.
Made
They're
some
trading
money
at
there.
82 right now.
And it dropped $10 a share 2 days later.
Wow.
It normally
Anyway,
goes the other way when I sell or buy a stock.
Insider trading. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
that's
knew
it.
you.
You
anyway,
got it, Len. You caught me.
I got to thank Charlie for calling, as always. And of course, Kevin, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Wait, what happened there? I changed the music beds.
Porn
for
music
crying-
again?
Oh, I got it again.
That was that Hawaiian hula skirt music, wasn't it?
What do I do
No,
here?
it's
Wait a
Maurice.
minute. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hold on a second. I'll have it in a second. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay. Okay, so play.
Okay, good night, everybody. We'd like to thank
I'm staying
Alan.
up.
There we
30
go.
seconds.
There we go. There's
Let's
the
thank
music.
Alex Bennett.
Every time I turn, this thing just changes all the time on me.
Wow. Conspiracy. It's Trump.
Anyway, I want to thank Charlie. I want to thank Kevin. I want to thank Len especially for calling tonight because usually he doesn't call this show, and he had this thing he wanted to talk about. And I said, call us. That'll be
His
good.
wife's gone. He's bored.
Yeah. Jeff,
Oh, no,
thank
he's
you.
probably happy.
Thank you. And good night to good night to Brian and Adrian. Good night, Adrian. She can't hear me. Okay. Good night, Tony. Good having you here. Alan, wonderful having you here, and nice to having you on the back porch there, Ray. Thank you. Everybody, give a big wave goodbye. I'll give a big wave goodbye at you. And there they go, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Alex.
That's our citizens panel for
Come
tonight.
back more often, Len.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, everybody. Anyway, that's our citizen panel for tonight. And they'll be back again tomorrow night for the last show of the week. We'll see you tomorrow night. Meanwhile, Amy is next. Yes. She's next with The Intersection, and you can get her Zoom by looking on the third column on gabnet.net down at the bottom. There's her name. Click on it. I'll see you again tomorrow night. Same time, same station in life. In the meantime, as always, if you see her, of course, tell her I love her. All right? Bye, everybody.